Hey everyone, Senraikai here. Today I'm going to be watching the second episode of Blue Archive, the animation. Now, first episode was pretty good. We got our Blue Archive girls, our Abydos girls, Foreclosure Task Force girls, dealing with all the problems like the desertification, people being all gone, massive debt. It's not great. Not the best circumstances, but the positive is that they got Sensei on board, and hopefully he could help with some of that stuff. So we'll see. So yeah, let's just jump on in and find out how things go. 3, 2, 1, play. War never changes. Oh, Wakamo, she does exist. Oh, there's yeah, girls. Chinatsu, Hasumi, Yuka. They're not a part of the same group, but Rin. Pretty sure we met them indoors the first in the game. Not that it really matters. So it looks like we are backtracking a bit. Fair enough. Still not sure about that name. Believe in the sensei. Okay, yes, yeah. So it looks like we didn't skip it. We just pushed it back a bit. That's fine. That's why I didn't want to get too big on criticisms in episode 1, because you never really know what they're gonna do. But yeah, there's no way they would have just skipped past this. This is too important. I'm nobody suspicious. I'm official. Please don't report me. Yeah, there's one voice I'm definitely used to hearing in the game. It's Arona's voice. Now give me the gotcha. So it's not just a blue archive, it's a sky blue archive. I'll watch the opening carefully, see if I notice anything new. I still love how Hoshino just laughs. Some of these shots go by so quickly. Yes. Yeah, like one of those shots, I think I recognize a group that was in it, but it goes by so quickly I can't even tell. Like it almost looked like the. I mean, it's probably not, but it looked like the. What are they called? The Labor Party, whatever, from Red Winter. It's probably not them, but. Bum bum bum. Yeah, pretty cool opening. I do like it. Even without the Millennium representation. I will never accept you. Watashi wa mitamenai. Is that directed towards Sensei or? Yeah, look at them run. Mama. Sarika does not seem on board. Hopefully. No, no, no. You are the savior of this group. You are the sensei. We are nothing without your guidance. A lot. A lot. I mean, yeah, that is yen, so it's not as bad as it sounds, but it's still pretty bad. Injurious as a bitch. Man, that would be so terrifying. Yeah, banks are just assholes. Never trust a bank. They're the closest thing to demons in this world. We are literally the last line of defense. You can't really blame them, but it does suck. Really brought down the room. It's like, I can write you guys a check, you know. But without a miracle, realistically, they could never pay that off. We would love that. And here comes Sarika. Sure, and you're still in massive debt. So obviously you need the outside help. I know it's a there's the episode title. I know it's a blow to your pride and everything, but like you clearly need help. You've just been treading water and that's not the solution. Like I understand her emotions, but she's just wrong. We never see anyone else in bed, just Yoko. Do you need more water, Sensei? Would you like another indirect kiss? Or is he just upset because Sarika is not accepting him? Just straight up ignored. Can, Say, Sarika, can you give me a piggyback ride? Uh, Stalker, no, Sensei. I do. Yeah, some actual stalking. No hesitation from Hoshino. Good thing she didn't hear that. That's how you know they've been talking about you. That bird person just looks so ridiculous. Shiroko lives for this kind of thing. They stand out so much in a sea of animal people. Hard to be stealthy. That was the most serious she sounded so far in the whole show. Like tone of voice wise. Even though this is like so not important. She just kind of popped up. Shiba Seki Ramen. Yep, that was the foreshadowing. That was the hint. Yeah, that picture of him really makes him look like such a distinguished gentleman. She's a fat girl. She needs to fill that belly. And there she is, looking great in that uniform. You look great, Sarika. Be proud of it. Do we have to let them stay? I wanted to I wanted to drive them away. That wasn't a no. One at a time. I'll have the house special, please. With a smile. And can you write I love you in ketchup? You know, maybe get some moe moe kyun oishiku nare on it as well. That'd be nice. Maybe get a photo together. I mean, it's could be worse. Because this is an Abydos, you know, like not gonna be that many customers. Please tell me your secret to getting Sarika to like you. Mata ashita. Sorry to barge in on you like that, but your food was delicious. We love you. Bye bye. Yeah, they've shown that banner. Is that what it's called? The banner? Headboard, whatever. They've shown it a lot, but it looks really good. So I can't blame them for showing it. Please be nicer to your friends. In particular, the teacher, yeah. He's a good guy. He doesn't deserve you to be mean to him. Sarika walking by herself at night. Is that a cat? Oh, no, I don't think it is. Shiroko! Not a cat, a wolf. Shiroko's such a good friend, waiting for her. Yeah, he's pretty cool. More people trying to preach the gospel of Sensei to Sarika so she can understand. Turn her into a believer. Enter the flock. I noticed. So, might be worth considering, huh? Like, you have no reason to dislike him. He's done nothing wrong. You're just hesitant to trust someone new, but he hasn't done anything to, you know. Oh, that was not a can of soda. Yeah, maybe we should have stayed with Shiroko. That may have been the better idea. She smiles, unknowing that her friend just got kidnapped. Yeah, Shiroko would probably feel a little bit guilty knowing that she was the last to see her and didn't stay with her, didn't protect her. Arona, Taskete. And no time for pleasantries. I'm here for business. Gotta love GPS. Yep. Shouldn't be too hard to figure out who took her. Still get a kick out of having a gun rack out of school. So her people look like a heart. Either that or an earthquake. Ooh. She's pretty heavy. Not as heavy as Yuka, but yeah. Yeah, come on, Cedric. Don't let yourself be kidnapped. Tsunderes are supposed to have, incredible strength and all that. I mean, if they were gonna kill you, they would have done that before. Boom! Nice shot. Yeah, here comes the cavalry. Should've so good with the entrances. Nice, Dio. And we didn't sell it? Oof. Boom. Oof. Shiroko's a master of the running gun. Oof. Something so satisfying just like smacking someone with a gun. We're here to save you. She's so happy to see us. I'm not crying. Why wouldn't he be? Gotta protect my stalker status. Baka Janino. Here's your gun. Never leave home without it. Whew. Now the gang's all back together again. We're ready to kick some helmet gang butt. Yeah, you're not breaking through Iron Horse. Not in this lifetime. Blast it. Grudges are gonna be held. But that's also not gonna penetrate a tank. We need missiles for that. Boom. Tipped over like a turtle. Yeah, pay attention to the road. Oof. Ow. Are you okay, Sensei? Because remember, he doesn't have a halo. That's gonna hurt. I mean, I guess the sand is a little bit soft, but... Yeah, Hoshino is actually taking much more of a role in this battle than the last one, which is great to see. Of course. Good thing we got some cover. I got this, guys. The tank's really making me think of Girls Panzer. But yeah, let's go! The healing crate! I'm not sure if they'll do that in the anime. Just like a magical box that just heals you. But I don't think Iron Horse is big enough to cover us all. These guys are idiots. They obviously have a plan. They suspect nothing. Bit of a long countdown. They could have shot in that time. Sniper. Let's snipe. Bam! And not just the tank, but the bomb. Because yeah, I was thinking the sniper rifle still couldn't penetrate the tank, but that makes more sense. Nice job, Sarika. Think you got your payback? So do you respect me now, Sarika? I'm sure they didn't. Walking with her hand on her hip. I like it. Let's see some of that data. We even got the Betsune. Thank you. There it is. There it is. And let's hug it out. Hoshino always on point. Hoshino's one of the best girls for a reason. I say that, but there's like 20 best girls in this show. In the game. Oh, the ED. It's already over? Damn. I walk this lonely road. Man, I really do like the Shiroko focus. I mean, I guess Shiroko is kind of like the face of the game, you know? She just bored. Yeah, as long as it takes forever. Good thing I have my phone to entertain me. Snow at the end of Midwinter? Or just... Because it definitely wouldn't snow in Abydos. But, yes, it could have been a flashback. Get the camera out of my face. Selfie! Yeah, I gotta get Sensei in there. Blue Archive. Is this gonna be Aru in the gang? Like a teaser for next episode? It's gotta be, right? Yep. Problem Solver 68. Oh, I always loved Aru's voice. It's so great to hear. Mitsuki looks so menacing over there too. Our Kusogaki. Misugaki. Yeah. Okay. That was the perfect way to end off the episode. Anyway, that was the second episode of Blue Archive. So, man, what to say? We got a very small amount of Wakamo, like very early on in the episode. I was hoping we get a little bit more than that, because she is kind of like, you know, the first named baddie of the game, right? So, I'm sure we'll get more later on. At least I hope so. They teased me a little bit with the Arona stuff because, like, we got more of it, of the initiation and, you know, setting up the link with her, with the Shitem chest and all that. But we didn't really get, like, a lot of it. Like, we didn't get the finger touching. But I mean, they covered the bare minimum, I guess, to get the point across, but I would like a little bit more of that. But as far as the actual Obito stuff, like, the biggest plot point we covered was Sarika, right? Like, very apprehensive to have Sensei on board to she doesn't really want some outsider to just, like, some random dude to just swoop in and be like, yep, I'll solve your problems for you, right? Like, probably feels like it kind of invalidates all the hard work and effort they've been putting into it to protect the place that they belong, not some other random dude, right? So I definitely get her feelings, like, she's a high school girl at the end of the day, so emotions, feelings, so I get it, right? But she gotta chill a little bit. Sensei is doing his best to try to connect with her, and she just keeps ignoring him, calls him a stalker, very very rude. But at the same time, Sensei was kind of pushing it too much, so he's got some blame there. And Hoshino kind of mentioned that too when she said, "I think just about anyone would blow up at you, not just our little tsundere." But we know eventually Sarika's gonna get over it. But because it wasn't just the sensei stuff, it was also the ramen place, right? She tried to keep it a secret that she worked there, but secrets they can't be maintained if your friends are willing to stalk you. So that secret went out the window, but we got to see her at the workplace in her really cute uniform, seeing her embarrassed. It's all great, right? So, but like I said, it's been a while since I played Volume 1, so sometimes I don't really remember the order of things happening. Because there's obviously more stuff that happens in a ramen place, but that was probably like a different scene, like a future scene, right? Especially since they just introduced Problem Solver 68 at the end of the episode, so, you know. Obviously, they're going to go back to unless they skip it, of course, they're going to go back to the ramen place later on. But I did appreciate the owner trying to help trying to help Sensei out with getting Sarika to believe in him and all that. So having him and Shiroko kind of both saying the same thing, I think it did a lot to kind of put her on that path, right? To give him a chance. Shiroko is just such a great friend. She waits for her to get off. She waits nearby, offers her a drink, tries to chat with her, help her out and all that. But that's why it makes it a little bit more sad that she got kidnapped after / because Shiroko left her, right? Because if they were still together, there's no way they could have kidnapped both of them. Like, Shiroko's too much of a badass. That never would have happened. So they didn't really talk about it much, but Shiroko definitely felt guilty finding out about that. Like, after I left her, she got kidnapped. I could have done something, Like, there's no really reason to go into that. No, there's no reason to spend time talking about that, because it's just obviously how she felt, and she wanted to make up for it and all that. That's why you see some of the franticness to try to get out there and go save her, right? So it all makes sense. It's all good. Miss Sarika seeing her all kidnapped, alone and scared and crying in that van. Very sad stuff, but it makes the payoff that much better when her friends come by to save her, and she gets to feel the love and no longer feels lonely, and they give her a chance to enact that revenge, right? Gives her the delicious role of firing at the bomb to blow them all away from the ideal sniper location. So really good stuff. And also finally getting a chance to get yeah, what's what I'm looking for? I keep dancing around it. Basically, fully accept Sensei. Apologize for how she's been treating him, thanking him, all that, basically that kind of thing. We got to see that, got to get the dere payoff with the tsundere, and as always, I'm glad Hoshino was able to make her comments on the situation, because Hoshino, out of the Abudo's task force, I would say Hoshino's my favorite. Shiroko's not too far behind though, and I do like all of them, like. So, Sarika I always think about Sunyana from K-On!, so I kind of mostly like her on that basis. But that pretty much was the episode, right? Pretty much just one final tease with Problem Solver 68, getting to hear Aru's amazing voice. I love Aru, I love her voice, so that was a nice little treat. But yeah, just kind of have to wait till next episode to get to see some of their interactions, because I love Mutsuki and her voice a lot too. Actually, now I think about it, I literally love all the voices of every Problem Solver 68 girl. I love all 4 of their voices for slightly different reasons. Especially Kayako, man. Like, on the Blue Archive YouTube channel, they had some kind of Christmas sing-along sort of thing with the Problem Solver 68 girls. And Kayoko, she had a segment where she had kind of like a solo thing, and her voice was just like I felt healed. I felt cleansed listening to Kayoko's voice. And Haruka just has a very distinctive voice, just like an entertaining, fun voice, right? Not that kind of like ASMR soothing voice that Kayoko has. So very different voices between the characters, but they're all great. And Mutsuki, like she's got that Kusogaki energy, like Mutsuki, probably in my top 5 characters in the entire game, Mutsuki. So would love to get to see some of her in the anime. So looking forward to getting some of that. But yeah, like hopefully we get more Wakamo as well. Like we got so little of her. Like so little of her, I can't even 100% say it was Wakamo. Because like I think she was like in front of a fiery background and all that, but no, it's definitely Wakamo. Like obviously the lighting's a little bit odd because of the fire and everything, but you can tell that's supposed to be Wakamo. It's very clear. But yeah, hopefully we'll get back to that. Yuka Yuka was there. Did Yuka even get any lines? I don't think anyone besides Rin in that scene got any lines. But anyway, good episode. I keep thinking in the back of my mind how a person would react if this was their introduction into Blue Archive. Like, because there's some pretty cool action sequences and everything, and the characters are likable enough. So I want to believe that somebody could watch this as their first Blue Archive experience and get into it, and want to see more, right? Like, maybe that's just a cope, but I want to believe. But anyway, I think that's all I really had to say on the episode, so I think I'll end it up here. So, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.